His latest business venture is Pure Sang, in which he is creating inspirational retail projects and is helping brands to evolve their personality. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Will Erens.
I admit I'm an alcoholist. I'm a work alcoholic. I'm not a manager. I'm not a financial manager. And I have to admit that finally I can live with the title artist. Because I asked the organization if I could speak for 3 days about my failures, because I made a lot. And until now, after 30 years in the business, I'm still there, I'm still happy, I still have a belly, so something is right what I do, but probably the connection with being arty, creative, and building out like a multinational is not really something for me. But I did it by coincidence. I grew. I became like this amazing designer who was asked everywhere in every country, going to the nicest parties, driving the biggest cars, and then suddenly bankruptcy. This happened to me. I had about 60 people in my office in Belgium. And I had to sell the company. 2 people who were completely not involved in the business. They were making roofs. But it's like leaving your child behind. I said, okay, I will work in it for another half a year. It became a year. And then suddenly, like the idea you have for your child suddenly becomes something else, something very commercial. I'm not commercial. I play. I think when you are in creative business, you have to play. You don't have to take it all so serious. And this is the problem, what I see with young people today. They are so serious. Fucking people, we are making nice things. We make bars, we make houses. People have to enjoy, lay back, and not like explaining like, because the color of the light, you will feel this, you will feel that. No, when you come in there, when you had a hangover, you don't want to see bright light. You want to see no light. And it's all about this. It's about the experience, the feeling. How do you experience an area, a room, wherever you go to? And this is the problem today. Like everybody in our business, they want to become rich too fast. I did it. I was there. I've done it. I'm more happy now. And like one of the other speakers said, like, I have much more quality time. I have been flying around the globe, like at certain moments I had to make little notes. Well, you are in New York. When the moment I woke up, I didn't know where I was. I was flying from there to my offices. It was amazing. But at the end, when you sit there and you are bankrupt, you have to think like, okay, I built up like all this nice luxury lifestyle. I have cars, I have a house abroad, I have this, I have that, I have that. What do I gonna do with it? My life is over. But there was one thing, and I think the moment you are creative, there's one thing what really keeps you going, and it's the passion of creativity. Trying to invent new things, to put yourself somewhere else and say like, shit guys, okay, I still have this, what do I gonna do? So after this year of Créneau, you have to imagine, I went bankrupt with 20 million of new projects in the pipeline. This is how Belgium works. You are one day you are the hero, the other day you are the zero, and it's all because of banks. Bankers, I don't know, but for me, they have to make special houses for them. Because why do we need them? The moment you need them, you don't get the money, The moment you don't need them, you don't get the money. So easy. So at that moment I said, like, okay, I had so many people, I had this huge cost of so many people, I want to do something with creatives. And I started like pure saying. But being creative, have a huge network, I was thinking 5 people, I can do that much work. And after 2 years, with pure saying, 4 offices, we were again with 100 people. I was in the same shit again. Back-to-back meetings, creative, 0. Just handshaking direct, oh yes sir, we can do this, oh yeah, beautiful. All this bullshit, fuck man. I was so done with it. And so at a certain moment I said, like, guys, we're gonna look at ourselves. What is a design agency today? What are you? And when you really strip it all down, it's all about the mind, creativity, it's all you need. And once in a while some drugs, not bad when you take it, not too much, or some alcohol. But this is all you need. And you need a place, and you need souls, soulmates who are really like, guys, we go for this idea, and we start with brainstorming, and we do these great things, and we, at the end, will have finally not a red figure on our balance sheets, but a big black figure. And you don't have overheads. So with me, going back to Limburg, I'm a real Limburger. I was born in Hasselt, raised up in Maasmechelen, the Bronx of Belgium, and had my first sexual experience in Genk. So Genk is for me still a place with a certain magic. That's why I also agreed to talk here today, because after being like in all this journals and all this advertisement campaigns and all this shit, I said, like, I don't want to be on television and media, nothing. I don't want to speak anymore, because everything you do, you get a big neck. You get like, and people look at you as an arrogant little bastard. I am arrogant, I can say it, I am arrogant. But I'm arrogant in a positive way. I'm arrogant because I'm at a level that I don't have to say yes to everybody. And this is very important. When you are creative, when you have a creative agency, you have to be able to say no. Because you're going to do more bad with saying yes all the time than once in a while saying no. I'll say to a good client, you're an idiot. It happened to me several times. And this is how you can learn, like, being really like in the deepest shit, from being a hero, becoming a zero, and then looking at everything you've done, went into the same thing a second time, that you do it the third time right. I have now an agency, 11 years, it went really well, we did a lot of things, but I was not happy with it. Because I don't like things taking too long, always the same. Because when you're creative, when you do communication, whatever, you stand up, you have a bright idea, but you always have to do like all the shit with it. I don't like that. And I'm now in this position that I said, like, January, I'm gonna reinvent myself. I'm gonna do something else. I'm gonna do it right the last time. And I'm gonna do something for the next generation. Because honestly, I don't know who's in design here, and there are a lot of people in the design business. It's a nightmare. Because what's happening today, every person is suddenly a design agency. This is why I came up with the name Too Many Agencies. And when you look good, we have the double O from Coca-Cola. We stole the M from McDonald's, but with a reason, because everything is done really. And today, do we need offices? Do we really need offices? I don't think so. So I was thinking like, whoa, where can you drink Coca-Cola? In all the bars all over the globe. And then I was driving to Amsterdam, and all I saw was like McDonald's, McDonald's, McDonald's. I said, okay, can we make a combination? So from 5th of January, every McDonald's worldwide will be my agency. I went to them and I said, like guys, you have a bad name because you get fat, it's not good, it's not healthy. Do something with it. We have an idea, we are creatives, but we don't want to have offices. Can we get like a little space in your McDonald's? Can you imagine what a big company I became like? The moment they said like, well, Will, nice idea, you can have it. I say, yes, okay, I got like the first thing, so I want the second thing. Yeah, can we put like a little name up or something like that? Because... And they say like, no, you can't do it, but we can't say no when you do it. So this is arranged too. And then we start like thinking like, okay, what are we gonna do with too many agencies? You see, like, these are all the clients we work for. We played a little with all their brands and all their logos, because I hate logos, really. I really hate logos. I don't know that people say, like, my logo, that's me. That's what we are. And we think, like, the logo is a part of a person. But like 20 years or 30 years ago in my really hotshot time, I look better than today. I changed. I got a belly. Brands and companies are like that as well. So why can't we say like change all your logos once a year, once in 2 years, whatever? The other problem you have is the era of big brands. It's hard. I don't know, like young guys getting big budgets, it doesn't work anymore. Even the big agencies getting big budgets, it's a problem too. So this is something we took in considering. This is what's happening. I don't know, this is nothing new I'm telling, but I think it's for everybody in the business the same problem. Even architects, they have to do like so many pitches to get the work, and I think it's robbery. I think it's really robbery that you let these people work for free. You take like the best ideas, and the friend of the Minister of Culture, he gets a job. That's how it works. And this is what's happening today with the youngsters. What are they doing? They have a problem being hip, being like hipster. What are they doing? They don't drink coffee anymore. No, they drink double shot soy latte. Yes, wow. We are so hip. It's all this shit in our business that we say like, do we need it? Guys, get back with your feet on the ground and just talk about what we are doing, the passion of design. This is what you have to sell to the client. This is something what we don't do. And so Too Many Agencies was born. There's even a DJ band with the same name. We hired them. And this is our business card. You have to see like everything is fun. We don't take it serious. We want to have fun. We want to sell humor. We want to sell happiness. We don't want to sell design. It's a really bad word. We put retail design, agency, agency. At the other side, you have it again. So we give a card from 1 meter, and then people start like, what the hell, guys, what are you doing? I said, we don't do anything, we can do everything. Just take the one you like or take them all. It works. At Too Many Agencies, we don't have titles, because the last amazing title, awesome title, to use the hipster language, was like residential residential global marketing director of the Department of New Arts. Was a really good friend of mine, and I start laughing. I think like, okay, my title, you don't win something with it. We are not bad. Awesome, it's just like to click like, guys, be normal, talk the normal language. This is not for my friend there who sells art. I think like it's amazing what he does, by the way, but I don't think like you need like pricey art in your entrance. This doesn't make a design agency. A good agency, you can tell it. It's what they do with the results. This is something what's today like one of the major problems. It's overheads. It's the cost of people. When I see like what I have to pay for someone who's designing for me, all the costs, and honestly, as a creative, how productive are you? How productive are you in a day? 2 hours? Then I will jump like 2 meters in the sky because I don't believe it. I think it's a little fraction that you will be like 1 hour of super creativity, the other 8 hours, 7 hours, you're drinking your latte, 2 lattes, 3 lattes. You talk bullshit, you don't work. This is the problem in our business. So what we did, like, we gave everybody who wanted to work with us a little piece of the whole company. And it was on them to say how much they will earn if they are really happy with the results, because now they can see like, we sold this for that price, this were the overheads, this were the prices of all the chai lattes and everything, and this is what's over, what's left. How much do you think you can take from this pie? So what did we got like? Suddenly people opening eyes and saying like, shit, is this really like this? Is there a project from 100,000 euros in fees that we only have like 10,000 left? So this is like getting everybody into like the same direction of constructing a new company. I think you know this logo. What's very important is your talent. This is something, whatever happens to you guys in our business, what they never will take away is your talent. And try to get this talent up and running, and try to invent yourself, reinvent yourself every day. We dream, but more importantly, we are free to make dreams happen. This is when you are creative. I have to go faster because they're screaming already like, well, you only have like 1 minute left. How? With a mix of brains, a well-developed network, but okay, after 30 years you will have this, and magic, and magic, and magic. This is what we do, selling the magic. We inhale and exhale ideas. Of course, this is our office, and this is what happened to my company. We stripped it completely to make this new agencies happening. I go faster. This is a case study I want to tell because we are like known as interior designers, but the interior design part is so small. It's all about like inventing a new creative concept for a client. And this is Vedette, the new Vedette, but they had the product, they didn't have the logo, and they only had a bottle. So they went to the Horeca bus and they wanted to start like the movement of this new vedette is coming. And so we made this concept where like nurses, you would ring, they opened a window and the nurse came with a little bottle, like in a nursery, to show like the new bottle, but we didn't have the logo yet. So this was for some months after. And then this was what we made for them, because IPA is a product that comes out of India, but it's not an Indian brand. So we made something with real Indian people who couldn't speak English, Dutch, French, whatever. And they were selling the brand. And when you see it, like, it's like in these bottles from jam, where we put like the beer in. This was the driving Bollywood car, where these Indian people went to the terraces in the big cities and start sampling. And this is a night shop we create once a while somewhere in a city just to promote the beer. These are other projects we do, like Ray-Ban Worldwide. We work for Grey Goose. This is a small custom shop in Antwerp. We do a lot of clubs. Duvel is a client, Lagerfeld, Pippi Jeans. And having imagination helps, but there was decades of experience that give wisdom. To adapt. Okay. Do you stop me? Set expenses. Okay, we try it again. And operate with agility to each brand's needs. This is where we situated. We make brands happy because we are the enemy of awesome and the king of amazing. Thank you.